You see, America never weaned itself off of slave labor or cheap labor. Now, this is very significant, Pastor, when we start to think about, the problems of violence and why the African American community is the way it is. Somewhere in the midst of all this, if America needs free chattel labor, you know what I'm saying? Millions of people. I mean, the stats is everywhere. Do we really want to reform? Do we really want prosperous neighborhoods and African American boys finishing high school, going to college, or do we want them to drop out? Do we want them to catch a case at 14, 15 years old and be in the penitentiary by the time they're 18 and maybe do 20, 30 years? That's some good work for us. I mean, come on, man. I mean, they got studies. This is amazing. They got studies. I got to read this to you. Halting African American boys' progression from pre-K to prison. Now check this out. This industry strives on a steady supply of African American males who account for 10% of all youth, but 60% of incarcerated youth under the age of 18. White males are incarcerated at a rate of 8.5 per thousand, but that figure for African American males is 48.3% per thousand. Come on. The Department of Justice reported in 2007 approximately 850,000 20 to 50-year-old African American men were in U.S. jails. Everybody know this. So they got studies that take. I got to show you this. This is another study. I'm overwhelmed. We'll never be able to get this off because we can't do YouTube for 3-4 hours. This is a movie. I mean, this is more than a movie. This is a encyclopedia information. I mean, look at this. African American men figure so prominently in the correctional system that the number of African American 4-year-old males can be used to predict the number of people who will be incarcerated 15 to 20 years in the future. Of approximately 600,000 4-year-old African American males growing up in the United States in 2008, prisons are being planned to house 28,134 of them by the year 2029. Somebody don't want the inner city communities to prosper. Somebody don't want a community. Somebody don't want the violence to stop. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't a big conspiracy theory either, but the writing is on the wall. So, I mean, instead of me, trying to go through this mountain load of information, what I'm saying? I just want to say that, I'm glad I came to the forum yesterday. Everybody on the panel, I really appreciate it. It was necessary. It's a start, and it's part of the process that's very needed. And like Barcia said, we got to stand on what we say and to hold everybody accountable. And understand, Pastor, you can hold me accountable too, because I'm not hard to find. I want to make sure I got a daughter and a daughter's mother that's at the Word Church already. I'm not hard to find at all. But what I want to do is, instead of, taking up too much time, because this probably be on YouTube tomorrow, I want to go ahead and end my dialogue and let some other people that I know are very valid and have a lot of things to say that you might need to hear en route to going to try to figure out what God is going to inspire you to do and who you need to call on to help you do it, because you're not alone. And we don't have no problem walking with you and working with you too. You know what I'm saying? And this is the voice of the other side, that really need to be heard. And so with that, we moving in the spirit. But like I say, let me take this camera and my man to the streets. Let's get the dialogue going. And maybe, in the next forum that you have, whether it's separate or whether it's along with that, maybe we can get some of these individuals to participate and we can kind of hone down this issue, So, in the spirit of God, let's move forward. All right. That's Fred Ward checking out for now.
This is not 1970 something. The solution is not scare the kids, man. You can't scare straight them. You can't make them scared and just think they're gonna do the right thing by scaring them. We gotta sit down and open up a dialogue with them, man. We gotta come back home, man. We gotta come back to our communities. You know, so I'm gonna give you an example, man. In our community, man, like I said a second ago, everybody's sucking the life out of our community. You got Arabs, you got Chinese, you got Indians, you got everyone in our community, man, owning businesses, except for us, man. We can't get no money, we can't get no loans, no money. We can't do what we have to do to rebuild our community. When you get a person,
shouts out to Ray Jr., you know what I'm saying? Pastor Vernon, again. What I think is, stop the violence, you gotta go to the source and go to where it's at, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the neighborhoods on who got strength and pull in the neighborhoods about stopping the violence, you know what I'm saying? Me, I think I can stop violence more than, or any OG that's in their neighborhood can stop they little dudes from doing anything faster than what the police can do. Because
if nothing had been said about Trayvon, wasn't nothing gonna be done. Because that's just the way it is. Plus, the caring part. People not like of old. People not up like of old. They say it take a village to raise a child, and I believe that's true. But we're not gonna stop it, and it's not gonna be, I'm gonna trap that, excuse me, we're playing chess here. I'm gonna trap that there. But I feel we can put a dent in it. Yes, we can.
Us.
Right.
Shit. The problem lie within us, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to start taking the initiative to, man, give these dudes something to go on, man. We giving them nothing to go on. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, secondly, man, you know what I'm saying? These youth, man, you know what I'm saying? They have to start listening. They gotta listen. They can't be sitting up talking about, man, what the latest rap song done said, man, and all of this reciting lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to listen, man. And that's the key and the start. That's the start.
Pastor Vernon, the way things is going on around here these times and these days and these years of our life, only people that can reach out to these young youths is the people that live like these young youths, which we call the other side.
That's the only way out for us. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way society accept us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel like, you know, they say, you know, somebody killed somebody, robbed somebody, whatever they got to do, but they don't know the story behind why they did that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if somebody do something like that, and then, you know, they trapped in a situation where they go to jail, they do their time. You know what I'm saying? That's called paying your debts to society. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Then when you get out, they still hold that over your head. You know what I'm saying? It's like they never, ever, ever, you know what I'm saying? They never let it go. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's going to take more than just me. It's going to take more than just you. It's going to take more than just Freddie G. It's going to take more than just the ones that died. Because the ones that died is also involved in this too. Because they looking at their legacy, the things they did. And we got to come together, man, as a group. Only way we can stop violence.
Our violence. I'm not talking about no other race, and I'm talking about black people's period. To stop black violence, black on black violence, we need someone or somebody to take real heed on our black community and start speaking out more and taking our young children and the younger ones up under us so they can start understanding about their own race, man, instead of being hatred towards each other.
Like policemen, they used to give policemen a whole lot of money. Now they trying to stop giving policemen all that money.
Yeah. Now that's interesting. I'm glad you said it because a lot of stuff that you're talking about is you want to be able to be free from having to worry about money, right? Yeah. Now imagine this, because I want you to be successful in football, whatever else you want to do. That's positive. But when all them avenues get cut, you understand, and you still don't want to struggle to pay bills, and you want a nice house and want to look out for your father and your mother, you know what I'm saying, and your brothers and sisters or whatever, then the question arises, what will you do or not do for that money?
An artist.
An artist.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
That's the next thing I'm good at.
That's good, and I like that. And you know what? What's important is that even like his father Terry said, giving them inspiration and allowing them to have some type of hope to go with their goals. We got to provide for them an avenue to be able to reach these different objectives that they want to meet.
Do or die.
Check.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. This is the streets talking to you.